Hey adventurers, welcome to the crew. I'm Sealor Agenda, and this is my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we did a bunch more side quests, companion quests, and mostly bounties, and we're now heading over to wrap up some more side quests in Twin Elms. Where the heck these Songbirds are. It's mostly Northfield or the inn. I'm gonna have to check where the Songbirds are real quick. Seems weird to have this guy eat them anyway, but over to the celestial sapling. Oh boy, a local fool has wandered into the stronghold. Can I tell my guards to just automatically eject all slavers and or fools that wander into the stronghold? Honestly, it doesn't seem that hard.
Yeah?
Hello, Renato.
Well met, friend.
Have you recovered my coin? Yes, I have. Here you go. Differus. Renato's eyes widen as his hands greedily snatch the purse. Belfetto! I'd almost given up hope. Renato counts the coins, smiling with each clink of copper. My thanks to you, friend. With this, I can finally restock my wares. Come find me at the Celestial Sapling. I'm sure I can find some choice items for resourceful customers like yourself. Outstanding. New vendor. I guess we'll see if he's actually got anything good.
I'm here.
Annoying that he went into the inn, so I have to run up there to find out. But
I'd be glad to.
where are you, Renato? There you are. Renato smiles as you approach, his arms outstretched to greet you. My friend, you have returned. He smacks his hands together and rubs them intently. So, care to see my special selection? Yeah, what do you got? Ah, he just sells traps. Nobody needs traps. Okay. Well, he's useless, but, you know. At least he's done. Okay. Then, let's see, there's a bounty in Northfield. Those are all the bounty in Northfield. Druid defined. That to turn in. I need to look up where the Songbirds are, because I really have no idea. I mean, you would have thought if they were in obvious locations, I would have found them just wandering around, but I really haven't, so let me see here. Okay. Apparently one of them is in a bush in Elmshore. One of them is, this is Hearthsong, hold on. One of them is up here. Okay, bird, I need a bird. No, none of us can pick this chest. Oh, well that's the bird cage. Stop right there, Let's yell as your hand nears the bird cage. Just what do you think you're doing with my bird? The old song chanter sent me to get a bird. She stares at you blankly for a moment before shaking her head. That fop Dellum sent you? No, absolutely not. Eating my beloved pet won't grant that fool musical prowess. The only thing he'll get is an upset stomach at the pain of passing a beak. She folds her arms and frowns. There's a forest full of birds. Mine is not for sale. Why does Dellum think that he should eat birds? Old folklore gone awry, she mutters, shrugging in resignation. Orlands, particularly those raised in the forest, still seem to believe that by eating noteworthy creatures they gain the desirable traits of their prey. It's false. Eating a spider doesn't give you 8 legs any more than eating ivy lets you sprout berries. Lindsay sighs with resignation. If Dylan wants to be a better singer, he should try practice, not superstition. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm not eating the girl's bird. I'm relieved to see it my way. How would you like it if someone demanded your cherished pet as a snack? I will get him the other 2 birds, and he'll have to be satisfied with that. Since they put this in, I assume they also thought to think of some lines for the guy if you refuse to give him the pet bird. So we will just go grab the other 2 real quick. And then he'll have to be satisfied with that. One of them is back in Elmshore under an Adra arch, apparently. Shardwing songbird. Interlocked and concave, the iridescent green feathers of this bird resemble crystalline scales. When startled, it completely freezes on the spot, only to resume its slow singing once it feels safe again. Okay, 1 bird. Oddly easy to catch, but I guess it's just assumed that between the parties' massive magical capabilities, we're able to catch a bird. Guess I should just visit the Northfield, huh? For me to go up to, I have to go up to the Temple of Hylia for the last bird, but let's just stop by the Northfield on our way then. We got 1 quest to turn in here and another one to bounty somewhere. Is that? Yeah, like Gwyneth. Gwyneth, her gloved hands half buried on the waves of her rebellious hair, watches your approach incredulously. You did it! Her dimples frame a beaming smile. She lets out a sigh of relief and wags her finger at you. We'll be chanting your name back in the gift. Everyone will know what you've done for us, I promise. She scratches her cleft chin with her free hand, gives you a measuring look. But you're the type that deserve more than just praise. Coin, weaponry. She rubs her gloved hands together. Or if nothing tangible suits your fancy, I'd gladly share my skills with you. Interesting. You should teach me. I'd like to learn from your skills. Gwyneth nods enthusiastically. I was hoping you'd say that. She removes the gloves from her hands, stowing them in her back pocket. When you spend as much time as I do in the ruins, you learn to strike first, then to strike without warning. She holds her Aztec out in front of her, its blade parallel to the ground. The key is efficiency of movement. Huh. I don't know what that does, but it seems good. She walks you through several footwork drills that focus on quiet footfalls and measured breathing. Place all your weight on the final step when you're ready to strike. She yells for emphasis. She demonstrates a swift, silent lunge. As you follow her examples, she nods in satisfaction. I think you've got the grasp of it. I'm honored I could teach you something new. She half curtsies and turns to take her leave. I don't know if that was actually very useful, but could be worse. I'm kind of curious what it does now. See if I can apparently it increases stealth, mechanics, and crit damage multiplier. So, not bad actually. I was afraid from the description that it would be a melee combat ability of some kind, which I would obviously not use. Okay, what else do we have here? Just the bounty? We need to find a druid too, but that's probably back in Twin Elms. Yeah, so then that just leaves the bounty in this area. Murderous cult of Druids using a cave. Oh, we know where the cave is. It's up here. Okay. Hello. But you were in the cave, not outside of it. No, this isn't an actual bounty, it's just like a support group or something. Let's just wipe them out real quick. Not very tough, really.
Stand together.
Okay, let's take another rest before we go into the cave. And save. Just in case. I mean, the other bounties of this group haven't been that hard, but you never know. Got to loot something when I was here last time. I retreat just a little and make sure Ader and Songbirds shifted her obvious are up front. Oh dear, Griffy Mother is getting stuck on the wrong side. Get back there. Oh dear. Well, okay. Guess she's stuck on the wrong side. Let's have you guys. Okay, well this has gotten to be a mess immediately. A lot of corruptor druids. Well. Oh, I forgot I have level 8 now. I mean, I could try it. Let's see, that is a raking motion. This is a radius, I guess. Yeah. How much raw damage does this do? 61 to 73. Somewhat more than that. This does the most. A pretty wide area, actually. Alright, let's hit him with that. See what it does. Loth, you just chain lightning. Okay. Yeah, that messed him up pretty damn bad, actually. Holy cow, did that mess them up.
Hey. I'm here.
Wow. Level 8 spell. This bounty went over like 9 hits.
I fear we've lost the angry one.
Oh, the one's died.
I didn't think anything could down the hairy fella.
Oh, lost Seraphius too. Well. The lingering effect spells are unfortunate, but apparently they didn't take effect on us fast enough. Oh, no great loot,
I'm
though.
here.
No, well. Let me just make sure.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
I don't actually have anybody with any mechanics skills in the party, so we're not going to find anything hidden anyway, but let's just check around. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let's get out of here then. We will go up to Hylia's temple and get the other bird, and then we will go back into Twin Elms, and there should be, talk to the guy who wants the birds, find somebody to help Seraphius. Oh, Ader has a level up. I'll do it in a minute. Okay, bird where? Because I actually had this. Ah, there. Cloud Singer Songbird. This bird constantly hides its head under its long wings, their light blue feathers mottled by stripes of gray and white. Despite the reclusive nature of the species, this cloud singer bursts into elaborate songs when nudged. I didn't realize I could go over here before. Alright, looks like that's it. Okay, back to Old Song first. Turn in this bird quest. Or maybe just tell the guy to stop eating birds, but... Something's down here, right? Here? Somewhere around here. Down here? No? Where the heck was he? Over here? Or over by that merchant? Don't quite remember, but he's around here somewhere. I don't think he was up on this side. Well, maybe he's down here. Ah, there he is. I don't know.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Yeah, I spoke with Lancy. She said you shouldn't eat birds. Nonsense. Dunham shakes his head in disbelief. I know a man who swears by the practice. This has been part of how master chanters refine their craft for ages. Surely a wise woman such as herself would be familiar with the folklore and know that I speak of time-honored truths. Well, she's a wise woman. Why are you so eager to dismiss her opinion? Well, actually, maybe this has an ability check, so maybe... Let me ask you this. Do sparrowhawks sing well? Well, they can shriek loudly, but I wouldn't call it melodic. And yet their favorite meal is a songbird. So... You're saying I should consume a sparrowhawk? Oh, wait. I see. Dunham frowns. Posture slackens. Maybe the sparrowhawk doesn't have a soul, and that's why. He shrugs, his face blushing. You're right. This is silly. I'm just desperate for creative passion, and I'm walking the wrong path to find it. Thank you, my friend. I don't need rare songbirds. I just need to find some inspiration from within. He bows to you with a pained smile. If you'll pardon me, I should stop delaying and write a new song. There you go. That's probably the best outcome anyway. And I noticed I lost the songbirds, so presumably I've released them. Without any songbirds being eaten. I should send someone to chase this guy away. With the monk. And also someone to handle this quest. Let's see. A few miles north of Kindle Vale lies a tiny village called White Wreath. So small it's often missed on maps and tax records, the village has little contact with the rest of the Deerwood. Despite its tiny size, the village has a long history dating back to its use as a Glanfathan tribal camp over 3 centuries ago. One of the most prominent features of the community is a deep well, the top of which is made from Ongwith and Adra. Though not of any religious significance to the Glanfathans, all who see it agree the well is truly ancient. In recent years, locals have reported strange sounds from within the well. Some describe it as animal sounds, others as odd speaking in a foreign tongue. No one has dared venture down the well, but the villagers are becoming nervous about drawing water from it. Though the community has modest resources at their disposal, they've reached out to nearby lords for assistance. Okay. Palagina, purge the well of horrors. Alright, let's have a run over to Elm's Reach. Oh, let's level up Ader, actually. More athletics. Can never have too much athletics. Let's see. That's pretty good, honestly. He should probably just have that. Like, although there's also, you know... This is potentially pretty nice also. Knocks enemies prone as well. It's only twice per rest, though, but... That would be more consistently useful. This is a nice spell. Let's give him this. And that caused me to lose reputation with Twin Elms slightly. Eh, well, they'll probably get over it.
I'd say it's time to get a campfire going.
Been a pleasant surprise
let's
traveling with
sleep
you,
for-
Horavius.
Nice of you to say that. I was on the road alone for years, and I'm happy to have company for a change.
My part of the country has a saying about Orlans. Face of skin, let him in. Face of hair, best beware. But you're more like a skin-faced Orlan.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, my tribe has a saying, head of brunette, they're all set. Head of blonde says everything wrong.
Wait, was that bad? I meant it as a compliment.
It was slightly racist, Tater, but that's okay. I'll let it go. Let's see. Yes, they're almost dead. Oh, yes, how are they reacting to this? They don't care too much. Good, honestly. Let's see. Do you know anything about,
Estramore?
What'll you do now that Arona's gone? She lowers her head. That's unclear. Arona's passing has shown us the perils of leadership, even when authorities as benevolent as hers. She looks on at the kith gathered in the grove. Most of us became ovates so we wouldn't be shackled to the whims of a god. Some of us have questioned what it means to elevate another as we did Arona. Okay, you're not the person to ask about.
Many blessings, traveler.
Losing an animal like that? Who lost an animal? I don't know who lost an animal. Okay, so this was my obvious go-to spot for druids, but it doesn't really seem like any of them know about,
Hail, Estramore.
Oh, yes, okay. And hail to you, Autumn Orlan, the man says with a bow to Horavius. Horavius' eye widens in surprise, and his one good ear stands on end. How on Eora did you... The man's eyes remain closed, and he says with a smile, Tranquility begets a receptive mind. He opens his eyes, revealing brown irises clouded with the beginnings of cataracts. With my eyes open, I see your birth form, but when I look inward, and with this he closes his eyes again, I see the autumn Stelgar. And let Horavius do the talking. I don't know how you could sense it, but you're right about me being the Stelgar. What do you know about the beast? Why was I ostracized just for being able to assume its form? Is there a cure? Tamruin smiles, his eyes remain closed. I know the beast is often sent by Galawain as a sort of trial. Many Autumn Fatha are tested by the Autumn Stelgar. Those bested and consumed by the beast have their soul torn from their bodies and lost for all time. Oh, that's rough. So, my tribesmen were right? Horavius looks crestfallen. His posture slumps, his gaze drops to the ground. Are you saying I have such a terrible power? This must be some sort of... If your spirit form were a bee, would you be mystically compelled to make honey? Were it a bird, would you spend all day making nests? Tamruin opens his eyes once more and looks Horavius up and down before wincing and shutting his eyes once more. I'm saying this is what the animal your form resembles is known to do. It seems you are eager to leap to your own conclusions. I would not normally advise one to speak with the circle at Blood Sands, but given your circumstances, the ethic knoll may prove insightful. He turns and with his eyes still closed points to the northwest. I think it's northeast, but okay. Read the stone slabs carved by the druids of the Blood Sands. There are answers to be found, as well as more questions, but you must explore them for yourself. Anything else you can tell us? Only to trust in Galawain and trust in Whale. Both have blessed you in their own difficult ways. I appreciate the attempt to lift my spirits, Horavius grumbles. It doesn't really help. Horavius sighs and digs into his ear stump with his index finger. But he has a point. I'll trust Wales has something to show me in the Blood Sands. Exactly as written on the stones. Much of it is utter rubbish on the incessant need for sacrifice. His calm countenance wavers as he says that last word with a spit and a hiss. But amongst the dogma are a few bits of wisdom on Galawain. Your friend will understand. Okay. Oh, I guess it is northwest, my bad. Up to Blood Sands. Yeah, we kind of killed everybody here, but at least nobody's gonna bother us while we read the stones. What stones am I looking for anyway? Are they in Blood Sands or just near it? Within. Okay. Where? Okay, well, stealing's probably the least of my problems. As I said, I already killed everyone in here. Those maybe? Those look more like coffins, honestly. That's a dining room table. Maybe just these that are all the way in the middle? Could be. No, not these.
Need something?
Yeah, where are your stone
Yes.
tablets, man? This one, maybe? Oh, oops. Apparently I didn't kill everyone on this side. Oof. Oh, these poor bastards. Oh, those were just like level 1 supplicants.
Too long has it been since we made camp.
But calm down, Durance, you're fine. What's the matter with you? You have a severe wound. Right, well, you'll be alright. Okay, can everybody come around the corner so you can actually target him? Well done.
Absolutely.
Hi. You have a rock.
Lover. Die! Lover. Be
Oh, there's another one over here. Look at that. Just come claw this rock to death. Wow, that worked. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I'm here.
Is this the thing we're looking for? No, I guess
Is
not.
not the
Oh, yep,
water
okay.
sacrificed unto the plant, and the plant sacrificed unto livestock, and livestock unto man? When the lesser soul is sacrificed to strengthen the greater soul, the whole of our family grows stronger.
Careful about
I
sacrifice.
suppose
Check.
I get the argument. We all have to kill and eat, constantly for that matter, to live. This sounds like it's talking about the Blood Sands rituals. I wonder how, or even if, this is relevant to me.
Well, I could suggest that, but also, Oh, I see. Am I influencing which god he worships? Maybe. Personally, well, I love knowledge, but Gallowayne's a little cryptic for me. If you considered Gallowayne may have been making you stronger, his good ear stiffens while his mangled ear twitches and shakes. It hadn't occurred to me, but I did win the fight. Gallowayne were truly displeased with me. I can't imagine I'd have walked away from that trial alive. I don't know, just sounds like they're trying to justify their practices of killing people. Come on, let's see what the other tablets have to say. Well, that is kind of what I read from the tablet, but, you know. Where else are they? I mean, there's all these, but we looked at those already. Unless I'm supposed to look at them in some kind of order. Now, let's check back over here, maybe. Yes, now I can read this one, maybe? Or, no, that's just it's just a table. Yeah. Could always look at that. Is there one over here? Yes.
Each generation, the Onumfoth must stand before the autumnal beast in judgment. The wise endure, passing on their strength. The weak are eaten, their souls ripped to pieces and lost for all time, removing such weakness from the cycle.
Okay.
Well, I guess maybe my tribe wasn't entirely wrong about my spirit form being some sort of soul terror. I suppose I was hoping to hear a different answer on the matter, but...
Horathius shrugs, his arms slumped to his sides. Well... Hey, how many souls have you destroyed in all your times walking in the Stelgar's fur? That I'm aware of? None, he says resolutely as his face turns red. I get what you're saying. I merely wear the form of the Autumn Stelgar. It's not in control of me nor the sum of who I am. He lets out a long sigh and relaxes. For years I've been telling myself my tribe judged me unfairly. I guess they weren't completely wrong. Well, enough pontification for the moment, he says, patting down a cowlick of hair. I need to know more. Let's look at these other tablets. What other I wish they were marked a little better. Oh, great. Were there two right at the front that I didn't really look at? Maybe. Nope, can't read those either. It's very unclear which ones you can actually read and which ones you can't. I think there's any over there. But in that case, I don't really know where I'm missing them. Hello.
Lover beyond.
No. Oh, buddy. Yeah.
I'd say it's time to get a campfire going and let's sleep.
Shut up, Terrence. You're fine. Oh, what's up, Keeper? Don't worry about me. You don't have any things, so... Ah, over here. Found it.
As souls split into multitudes, many lives come from one. The truest of power comes from sacrificing the shard to return its strength to the Mother Stone.
Yeah, I don't know how to read that.
The many lives from one sounds familiar. I was taught that sometimes between death and rebirth, a soul splits perfectly in two, creating two viable souls from one. Sounds strange, but it makes sense when you think about how the population has risen in generations. It's kind of a mathematical necessity that some process like this is happening.
Yeah, makes sense as the lore explanation, actually. Maybe the Autumn Stelgar has an important role to play in this cycle, then. Sorry, sir, I'm not eating your soul. I'm merely serving a vital role in the natural process. Horathius rolls his eye. I see what you're getting at, but it's not making me feel better. Fungus that grows on shit has an important role in the natural order. That wouldn't make me thrilled the spirit shift into a shit blossom. I just can't shake the fear that I'm the shard, and my destiny is to be fed to something greater. Horathius stares at you, wide-eyed and silent for several moments. Guess worrying won't do me any good. Let's read those other tablets. Oh, more still? Buddy, I don't know where they are. Barely found that one. Where else? Oh, hello.
Lavaru. Lava.
Some poor bastards were just eating lunch this whole time, not noticing their whole cult being wiped out, huh?
I'd be glad to.
They don't have a tablet, though. This doesn't lead to anything, does it? No. Okay, where else? Doesn't look like there's any in the hidden room. There. there. Nothing in the sacrifice chamber. I mean, I really want there to be something in here. My instinct tells me there should be, but there just really isn't. Unless there's one back here? No. Where the hell else? No.
Is not the water
What?
sacrificed unto... We already read this.
Yeah, I know we've already read this inscription. Okay. Let's see. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. I mean, wherever there's another one, it's almost surely like on screen right now. I'm just not seeing it. They're a little tiny if you don't know what you're looking for. And there's a bunch of like these that are apparently not inscriptions, but are just very misleadingly shaped like inscriptions. No, wait, is this one an inscription and all the other four aren't? Apparently, yes.
Upon
There's three.
Burial Isle, the two men meet again for the first time, though it was the last thing they did. The many-colored beast rent them both asunder. They were in death, merged, and made whole again. Cute story. Two guys meet in the belly of a soul-eating creature. Maybe someday I'll eat two of the most insipid dear wooden lumberjacks, and they'll spend an eternity discussing beer whilst haunting my colon.
I think the idea is that perhaps it was reuniting a sundered soul, but sure. That could be true, Haravius mutters, but I guess I don't know what to make of this. I've never, knowingly at least, eaten anyone's soul. Maybe it's a trick I've yet to learn. Lucky me. I mean, if you add what the other tablets were saying about the Stelgard judging the Anam Fathsa and reuniting lesser souls and such. Haravius folds his arms and looks at you pensively. Okay, the druid was right. I did need to read these tablets. Too bad I'm still confused. It's obviously prodding me to choose a god. I just, why do I have to give an opinion on his god? Is it safe to say Whale brought you to where you needed to be? You could most certainly say that, Haravius says with a smile. So my tribe was right. The Autumn Stelgar is some sort of soul-destroying beast, but I merely borrow the creature's form, not its reason for being. I doubt I'll change their minds about anything. It's not like I want to develop a new group of druidic peers amongst these artisans of sacrifice. Well, too late for that, I killed them all. So what now? Adding it up, I might want to head to the Burial Isle. The name was mentioned in the tablets. It's heavily implied there might be other Autumn Stelgars. I just threw the heavily in myself by accident. Okay. I did not want to hear verification that the Autumn Stelgar was such a terrifying monster, but I'm thankful to Whale for bringing me to these tablets. The truth is valuable, especially when it's painful. You want a rematch? Not exactly. I'm older, wiser, and stronger than when we last tussled, but I can't really afford to lose any more eyes or ears. I'm fresh out of redundant organs. Yeah, sure are. Okay, so we gotta go to Burial Isle to finish his quest, which is also like the final area, so... Or, well, something inside of it, but we will deal with that a little later. So that's all for that. All the rest of our side, well, that one is on Burial Isle. The rest are all in the White March. Well, Grieving Mother. I think we just need to rest more with her in the party, so we can probably do that. Otherwise, Burial Isle, White March, bounties. Okay. We are actually pretty much cleansed of side quests then. All we need... Thanks for watching, adventurers. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like or subscribing. Have a nice day, adventurers. This is Sea Lord Janda, signing off.